Welcome, everyone. The ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this. The battle for the national championship and college football immortality. A moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a 1st down. There's another example of it right there.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Ducks. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the score. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Johnson. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the left side. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's complete.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Off the play fake on first down. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. Fired into a tight window and picked off. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. The sure hands. It's Johnson. He's swarmed by the defense. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Catch made on the right side. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Running with purpose. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And the quarterback dropping back. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The sure hands, it's Dickey. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Shotgun, empty backfield on second and inches. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Now it's second down here. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And that is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Breaking free at midfield. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Important second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Return it one down. Sets up the next drive. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Quick throw to his receiver. And he's got his man open downfield.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Got space looking for the end zone here. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. On the move, looking deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their 3rd interception now in the game.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. That's a big gain deep into enemy territory. Ball down near the 30. No huddle here for the offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Lets it go quickly. He's got it right near the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown. Tied. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Checks this down to the running back. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes a quick catch. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Ducks are in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He flips it to the back across the middle. The ball is loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Chris, this could end up being a critical play in this game. If they don't have a chance to come back and end up winning this game, the coach could look back at this very play and wonder if things could have turned out differently if they would have been able to hold on to the ball and gotten some points before the half.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And here's the handoff. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. It's caught downfield. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart into position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And this one down about the 10.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
And there's the handoff. It's a fumble. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. On 1st down, it's play action. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bama.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. And looking to throw now on first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Touchdown, Alabama. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. The pass rush closing in. Sacked, it's a loss back to the 6.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Oregon. Made the defense look slow that time. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Kickoff team is on the field to put this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Can't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. And now from the pistol formation. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. You know, fling this one deep down the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the 2nd half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Dickey. Breaks loose at the 40. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. With the catch, it's Johnson. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And he finds his target. He has the first. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. In the red area, it's Johnson. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Tries the right with a quick throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Extra point makes it 35-14. Now they get set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Going for a big play downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25. But what a play for this defense.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Pulls it in. It's Johnson.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked on the final play of this third quarter.
14.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Takes the handoff. It's Johnson. Finding some room with the 25. Touchdown, tied. To stretch the lead, the route is on. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. He'll test the right side here. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
325.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, it's a reverse. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Hey, I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands. I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on a pitch. And the defense is there to smother it. They were all over the option play that time.
Well, the defense did a great job of mirroring the runner that time. Nowhere to go. Big loss in the game. They walled him off perfectly, brought him down before he could get to the sideline and get out of bounds.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Snags the quick throw. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, You kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And he'll set up to throw. Caught near the goal line. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know,